got a new camera, so we're gonna have fun playing with it today. I hope you'll enjoy it. Have a lovely day from me and Sleepy Luna. Okay. Go run around. Hey crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of what is your person trying to say to you? What would they like to convey to you in this period? In today's reading, I'm using different equipment. I hope that the quality of the image and the sound will be to your liking. It's an experiment, so I hope you can bear patient with me as I'm trying to kind of jazz up a little bit basically my readings and the aesthetics of what I do here for you guys. Thank you so much for being here, for your support, for your love. If this is the first time that you stumble upon a pick a card reading, this is a fun reading in which you get to choose one of the three options, then click on the timestamps below and it will take you straight to your reading where I will interpret your cards and find the answer to the question, what would your person like to say to you? I have for you guys here today 3 choices of 3 tiny perfume bottles. So for group 1, I have this perfume bottle, which is from Givenchy, and it's the Little Black Dress. For group 2, I have an Ariadna Grande perfume. I think it's called XOXO. And for group 3, we have by Guerlain. This is Aqua Allegoria. So these are the visual choices, but I would strongly suggest that you choose by whatever pulls you in the most. Maybe it's a color, maybe it's the number, option 1, 2, or 3. Maybe it's just the mood that you feel in today, whatever your eyes fall upon first. That is most likely the option that will give you the clear answer to your question. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me last night for the live. We always do a full moon live on my channel. I think I got rid of the get ready with me makeup option because I'm not really good at actually doing my makeup while I'm streaming live. But I continue to pull cards and interpret the astrological energy for you guys. My Patreon has been recently updated. Thank you to all my beautiful patrons. Wait until the end of the clip because I will feature you in my outro, especially if you're a spouse patron. Thank you to my crushes, my flirts, and my lovers for enjoying our bi-monthly update regarding the energy of the full moon and the new moon. You guys know that we have a full moon and a new moon each month. Also, I would like to share my appreciation to my light and solar crew members. You can join the channel if you feel like it, my loves. You're in no way obliged to contribute with payments for my channel, but if you feel like you want to support it, if you're feeling in a generous mood, although I know the economy is pretty tough at the moment, feel free to share your love, and I guarantee that you will get something in return, at least some good vibes, if not great content that I usually strive to upload and offer you on this website. Okay, I'm going to move on to the reading because I feel like I've exhausted the topic. Thank you so much for being here. That's basically all I have to say. We have here the tarot and oracle cards pre-shuffled. They're always linked in the description box below if you are curious about purchasing any of these options for yourself. Let's see, I hope that the camera is going to film things well enough. I hope that the sound quality is to your liking. Give me feedback and I'll make sure to integrate it and make these videos even better for you. Thank you so much. Let's get to it. Hey group 1, hello my darlings. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of what would your person like to say to you. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this tiny perfume bottle by Guerlain. Let's see if the camera can actually focus on it. There we go. Good. I'm still learning. I'm using a new camera today, guys, so I'm experimenting a little bit with it. What I forgot to say in the introduction is that you also are getting a song together with today's reading. So right underneath your timestamp, there should be a link that will take you to the chosen song. And your song that could give you a little bit more insight into what your person is feeling over and above what you're going to hear in the reading today is Mercury. Okay, so click on the link below, listen to the song after you hear this reading. Now let's see what cards you got. So we got the 10 of Wands. We got the Emperor. We got the 7 of Swords. We got the Thunder Moon, Change. You got the Catastrophe card, or Natural Disaster. You got the Architect. And one card that dropped to the floor, give me a second. Okay, so you got the Stingray. So what am I seeing here? I'm seeing an individual that is highly protective and defensive at the moment. This person is suffering because of something that you said to them. They're protecting their ego. Much like the woman in this image is holding this egg tightly to her chest. Your person feels in some way betrayed. I think that what they could clearly say to you would be, why did you lie to me? Why did you pretend you're somebody who you're not actually? Now, I'm not saying that you actually did something wrong, but this is how this person perceives you, as having lied to them, as having taken something away from them. They could have perceived you as a taker rather than a giver. And they're quite defensive in this period. I feel that if you were to contact them, I wouldn't suggest it because you might get some sort of vitriolic response in return. So be very mindful about writing them a text or getting in touch with them. Your person is very stressed out. I feel that this extends beyond the connection that they have with you. Your person is struggling a little bit to feel that they can relax, that they can unburden themselves. The 10 of Wands is this card of, I'm carrying such a load of responsibilities. But it's not necessarily physical or pragmatic responsibilities, because that would be the energy of Pentacles. This is more about this person is carrying the consequences of their actions, their karma, basically. So I see here an individual that is burdened by all of the consequences of the actions they have taken in the past. The past is catching up with them, and they are in a period at the moment where they are trying to gain control. I think that your person would also say, I want to have control over you. I want you to do what I say. I want you to obey me. The Emperor is somebody that you worship, somebody that you serve. This is a person with authority. The Emperor could also be somebody that has a very big ego and that does not appreciate somebody disagreeing with them. So I'm seeing here some pretty negative cards surrounding the Emperor. And while the Emperor did not appear upright, did not appear reversed, it appeared upright. I see that this individual does have a little bit of an ego and they're struggling to actually let go of their ego, come back in their true self and figure out a way to love you. So I see here a person that is struggling to open up, struggling to allow another person's perspective into their life. I'm trying to find the best words because I feel that this person could be a little bit mum at the moment. They might have gone silent, you might feel ghosted by them, or there could have been some sort of conversation that you had with them that made them retreat, or it made you retreat and cool off the situation for a while. I feel like some harsh words might have been exchanged. This person constantly wants to feel like they're winning, like they're dominating the scene, like they are the one in control, in charge, and in power. I also feel that the Emperor, to give him some credit, because it's not a really bad card, the Emperor could also mean that this person wants to kind of fix you. They want to organize you. I'm thinking here of the song by Coldplay, Fix You, which the title could be seen as some sort of negative way. I mean, what? Are you gonna fix me? What's wrong with me as I am? But if you listen to the lyrics, that is about trying to patch your broken heart, right? Somebody that comes into your life and is trying to heal you on some level, tries to take the burden away from your shoulder and puts them on their shoulders. So there could be a bit of an attitude of, I want to do something for you, but maybe it's not welcomed by you. Maybe you don't need somebody else to take your burdens. And that's what's leading to this kind of electric vibe between the two of you. The stingray emits electric pulses in the water. It also is quite colorful. You see here all of the chakras are activated. So this situation needs to come into alignment before you guys can move forward. I feel like your person is somebody that likes to build. They like to know what they can rely on in a situation. And this is why they could be overly conscious. They might actually blow in yogurt, as we say in my language. So sufleși în yaourt. They could be this kind of person that does, you know, cost and benefits analysis of you. They might even check your personality inventory just to make sure that you are the compatible type with them before they actually launch into a connection with you. So if you feel like this connection is not moving, if you think that this man that, I feel that for the majority of you, I'm talking here about a man or a woman with a very strong masculine energy. I feel most of you, when you met this individual, you might have felt like this is the one, you know, this person has all the qualities of your ideal lover. You might have seen this person as a future spouse as well. The Emperor is this energy of the potential perfect husband. However, this person is in control mode. And at the moment, they're trying to ensure against disaster. They have these kind of negative, pessimistic thoughts regarding love. I feel like the Emperor here in this context talks about an individual that perceives love as something chaotic. They don't like the messiness of feelings. They don't like to not be in control, to not know whom they can rely upon. This is the type of man that would potentially settle into a connection with somebody who is not as passionate, as fun, or as entertaining, but is familiar to them, is somebody that they can trust and rely upon. So I can see that if you are bringing some color, some pizzazz, some passion, some fun into this connection, if you're hard to domesticate and tame, my kind of woman, then I feel that this individual is irked by that. It's hard for this person to put you in a box, and I feel like you want to escape being put in a box. I could also feel that this might be a married man in certain cases. For some of you, this could already be a settled man who has a very boring life, a boring daily routine that gives him comfort, but he might also try to create some manic energy, some change. So yeah, a person that, in spite of the fact that they love the stability they have created in their life, it is also slowly suffocating them with this 10 of Wands here. And it's making them want to behave in a sneaky way. So for some of you, not for all, but for a small group of you that have clicked on this option, you're dealing with a married man who's considering maybe cheating on their partner with you. Be careful of that, because the karma you will create will come back and bite you. Be very mindful about getting into a connection with a person that's already with somebody else. Allow that person time to break out of that connection before you actually get together with them. Jumping into a connection with somebody who's already committed elsewhere, believing that you will change them, will only lead to disaster. Trust me, I can tell you from experience, I can tell you from my work with my clients, it's never ending well, okay? So just so you know, be forewarned. In other cases, in the case in which you're not dealing with a married man, but with a potential quite amazing partner, this person is slow, and this person is not really revealing to them what they feel, because they are having these fantasies that if they jump into a connection of love, not necessarily with you specifically, but with anyone, they could risk losing their mind, their finances, their stability. They might jump into something that they have no power over. And the Emperor loves to feel in control. They love to be in power. So I see here a person that is doing some disaster management even before the connection has fully started. I feel that for the majority of you, this is a connection relatively at the beginning. I don't feel like this is a long-term situation. In other cases, I feel like this could be you're working with this person. This person could be a boss, a mentor, a figure that you look up to. You've known them for a long time, but the romantic feelings have just begun to form. The fantasies of you two together are just now, at the moment, potentially influenced by the beautiful conjunction between Venus and Jupiter and Chiron under the sky under which I'm filming at the moment. You might watch this in the future and the conjunction will have been over by then. But at the moment I'm filming this in the month of March 2023 under the energy of Jupiter in Aries conjunct Chiron conjunct Venus. So there is this kind of pained longing for somebody that you want but you might not be able to get. Or in cases in which this person is not married, you're looking towards somebody that could be the ideal husband, but something is blocking the development of this connection, and it is fear. This person is afraid. Overall, what they would be able to tell you, if only they mustered up the courage, would be, I'm afraid to love you. I'm afraid to love. I'm afraid to let go and to lose control. I want to be on top. I want to be the man, and love threatens my stability. So unless you allow yourself to be ruled by this person, I feel that it will be very difficult for you guys to actually begin a connection. This is a situation in which I think that in time, if you give it some time, things could change, but you have to be quite patient. It might be that something is going to move towards a very important moment during the time of the thunder moon. Okay, so that is one indication. Make sure that before you click away from this video, you like it, you subscribe, you leave me down a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Go and listen to your song, Mercury. The lyrics could give you more clues regarding this person's energy towards you. Thank you for being here. I love you all so much. Take care. Hey group 2, hello my darlings, I hope you're having a really good day. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic, what would your person like to say to you, if only they could. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this perfume bottle. Okay, I'm still coming to terms with the new camera, so I'm adjusting the focus. Let's see the cards that you got. Oh, I forgot to say in the introduction, much like I said it to group 1, you have a song that comes with your reading. So if you click underneath your timestamp, the link that I placed there for you, it will take you to your song. Please make sure to listen to it after you listen to the reading and the cards, messages that I have here for you. So your song is Saturn, yeah, and I just put it on a post-it on this card, which is the Rose Oracle, and we have here the Creator. Okay, very beautiful. This is the Old Garden Rose Vix Caprice. We also have here a feeling of being completely lamed, a feeling of sleepiness, being tied down, not being able to move. We have here the Horse. We also have here Hunger. Oh, this fits so well because in between group 1's reading and your reading, I actually had to go to the kitchen and make myself something to eat because I was feeling so hungry. So it's phenomenal that this card showed up. Your tarot cards are Justice, Major Arcana. We also have here the Seven of Coins. And we also have here the King of Cups. Okay, so I feel that those of you who have chosen this option could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, an older man, somebody slightly older than you by a couple of years, or somebody that feels maybe of the same age as you but feels like they are an old soul. This individual is very deep. The emotions run very, very deep. This could also be a shy and sensitive person on the surface, but actually, the more you get to know them and unpeel the many layers that form them, you discover that this individual is incredibly erotic, is rich in fantasies, quite creative, and a very good and tender, caring partner. I feel that there was an instant attraction between the two of you. but there could be a tendency towards both of you wanting to maintain your independence. I mean, there's a reason why you were paired with the Saturn song. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think that this has to do with the fact that both of you have created lives that on their own, you are able to live them quite okay. You could both be dedicated to your craft, you might really enjoy what you're doing, or it's just the case that you have to keep working, you have to focus more on the professional side of things in your life than on the romantic side, which in turn makes your romantic energy a bit repressed. And I feel that the moment you find somebody that you can project this romantic energy onto, you latch on very quickly. And I feel like this individual is very similar to you. I'm kind of getting the energy of kindred spirits, meeting of the minds, potential twin flames as well. A person that has a lot of things in common with you, feels almost like they are you in the body of another person, but on the path towards actually establishing a real relationship, you constantly come across blocks, limitations that make you feel like you can't really experience this connection physically in the 3D, but more like in your fantasy, in your mind. I feel though that this connection, if you put a lot of effort and care into it, can go the long term. Yeah, with the horse here, this talks about mental, physical, emotional stamina. You just have to keep going, keep rushing forwards, keep stampeding over obstacles. I also feel like your person would want to tell you that they are very determined. They have noticed you. They are clearly hungry for you to the point where I'm beginning to salivate quite a lot in your reading for some reason. Sorry if that is TMI. But I feel like this person has quite physical, visceral reactions when they think of you. I feel that there is a lot of desire here for you. And I feel that this desire is pent up somehow. It's not allowed to be expressed. At the moment, this person feels in some way incapacitated, like they can't move. This card talks about dreaming of being almost in a comatose state. Like you're not able to move. People are rolling you on the ground because that's the only way you could move from one place to the other. It's like you're tied down or tied into something. If I see it very clearly here, you might be dealing with somebody who is already a father with the creator here, or a parent of some sort. Maybe they have a responsibility, maybe they're a social parent. They have some people in their care. And I feel that you could be dealing with somebody who is, I'm gonna have to say it, some of you are dealing with a person who might be already married or in a long-term commitment with the Justice card here. It could be a case of a water sign being in a connection with an air sign, or maybe these are your placements. I see here with the Seven of Coins that there is potential for you guys in the situation in which you know for sure that this person is not connected to anybody else. Sorry, I had to expel some air from eating previously. There is connection, there is potential here for your connection to actually turn into something of an equal give and take, into a collaboration. Potentially you guys might start out as buddies, friends, professional collaborators on an artistic or creative project, because we have the creator here. And then I feel like you are going to slowly plant the seeds of this love with the Seven of Coins here. The Seven of Coins talks about things that patiently grow in time. There is potential here. We met, we feel the physical pull, we feel the magnetism, we feel the hunger for one another. But things can only develop in time. This is not something to rush into. I feel that even if you wanted to, you would come across a wall of protection. And that protection is placed there by the divine so that you don't jump and destroy the connection before it has already started, so that you don't act with impulsivity. This person would say, I patiently wait for you, and the more I wait for you, the more I desire you, the more my hunger grows for you. I want to create with you, and I am determined to not give up on this connection. However, at the moment, I feel completely tied into my daily routine, my daily circumstances. In some cases, tied into a long-term connection that this person has to end before they can begin something with you. In other cases, this could be an artistic project that this person needs to commit a lot of their time and energy towards because maybe a large sum of money is connected to their development. In other cases, it could be that this person has certain familiar responsibilities. Maybe they don't have a child necessarily, although I feel that in some cases, for those of you that have chosen this group, you are dealing with a single parent. In other cases, I feel like this person might be mothering a team of people, might be nourishing a project into being. Maybe they have just started their business. And you know, when you start a business, you need to concentrate so much of your energy, especially in the first foundational 2 years of that business. So it's almost like you can't see anything. You are exactly like a horse with blinkers on. You have to be incredibly dedicated to your craft, and you're not supposed to spend your energy outside of that commitment because, as you know, whatever we pour our focus into, that's what grows. Wherever our energy goes, things grow. So I see that at the moment this could be a case of finding the right person, but the timing is a little bit off. Almost like the universe gave you a preview of who you could have, whom you could be with, and now there is a little bit of a waiting time. But waiting in itself doesn't have to be so frustrating and irritating. Waiting in itself allows for your perception to change. It allows for you to experience other things as you keep this person in your heart, on your mind, on the back burner. And it allows for certain things in your life to also find their fulfillment. So I would say that this is a really positive situation for the two of you right now. It's like you met the person that you are focused on, the person that shows great potential to become a creator with you. And that could mean establishing a family of your own. That could mean getting married and becoming a legal pair in the front of in the eyes of other people, in the eyes of society. In front of other people, that's what I wanted to say. But it's kind of like you're both karmically blocked for the time being. One of you needs to finish something else. One of you has started something and they need to pour all of their energy into that endeavor before you guys can be together. It could be that one of you has the transit of Saturn in Pisces, which will begin in 48 hours from the moment when I'm filming this, touching upon their Sun, touching upon their Venus, in some cases even their Mars. It could be opposing their Sun, opposing their Venus, opposing their Mars, which means that for the next 2 years and a half, they need to hunker down on a really important goal of theirs. And I feel that at the end of achieving this important goal, you guys will be able to be together. So there is a bit of a waiting stretch, but I guarantee that in this waiting period, the desire between the two of you is going to grow and grow and grow. So, similar to the song that you got, Saturn, you have to show patience, effort, and determination. You have to be very clear and honest with what you want and whom you want in this connection. And don't give up. Because in time, what you need, what you are meant to have, shall become yours officially. And for a very long period of time. So this person has the potential to love you long term with the same dedication and passion like the moment when you met. But you guys need to go a little bit through some hardships, some limitations in order to see the true extent of this love, the true extent of the commitment that you guys have to this love. So please make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, comment down below and let me know what are you going through. Does this resonate in any way? Make sure to listen to your song because the lyrics of the song Saturn could give you an extra maybe clue regarding what this person is feeling for you. Anyway, if you're here just to say hi and to listen to this, thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to see my next one. I hope you enjoy the new format. I'm experimenting a little bit with the camera. Give me suggestions and I'll make sure to pay attention to them. See you next time. Ciao. Hey group 3, hello darlings, welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of what would your person say to you if only they could. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this. I hope that you can see it focused. There we go. I'm using a new camera today guys, so I'm just getting comfortable with it. Please bear with me. Let's see the cards that you got. Oh, one thing I need to mention is that this reading comes with a song. Make sure to click the link that I placed below, right underneath your timestamp. It will take you to the song. Listen to it after you listen to this reading. So the song that you got is called Mars. So we have here a very strong virile energy. Let's see what the cards have to say regarding your person. The Rebel. So this is Austrian briar rose. It's a wild type of rose, the Rebel. Okay, yeah, we also have here sex. Okay, I can't really show you the full card, unfortunately. We have the bee. We also have resilience. And your tarot cards are the Queen of Swords. We also have the Ace of Wands. And then we also have the Eight of Wands. Well, I can see right off the bat that somebody has been doing a lot of hard work in this connection. Somebody has been putting in the effort. Somebody is trying to be the chosen one. I feel like your person is kind of that pick me type of personality. It's like, I'm better than anyone else. Look at me, pick me, choose me. I know how I can do things better than anyone else. This person is quite hardworking, you know. I feel that they're very dedicated. I'm picking up on a very beautiful mix of Virgo and Aries kind of vibe. So you could be dealing with a person that has maybe Sun in Aries, Moon in Virgo. This individual is really doing the most. I feel like they would be the hostess with the mostest if somebody were to catalog their home and their decorations and the things that they do for other people. There is an energy of trying to be of service to you, trying to be useful to you. This person could offer to help you do this, help you do that. Maybe they might put their car at your disposal. They might suggest that they tag along on the errands that you need to run throughout the day. I feel like you are talking here about a person that you might be in some sort of collaborative friendship, situationship connection with. You haven't yet crossed the boundaries into full-on romantic and sexual energy, but the potential for doing this is very high, as you can see here, yeah? So it's very clear that this person wants you, but it's almost like they have to break through a taboo to be together with you. I'm picking up on the fact that some of you could be growing up in a religious family, or there could be some sort of religious impediments between you two being together. Maybe you come from a culture where religion is part of society so deeply that it has influenced people's social customs and norms. For example, you're not allowed to hold hands with a member of the opposite sex, or you're not allowed to be next to them without somebody else chaperoning you. It could be something of that nature, but the feelings and the desires are very, very strong. This person wants to put in the effort. Yeah, this person really has it bad for you. I can see it very clearly. What they would say to you is that they are very impatient. They actually want to get moving with this connection. They want to be together with you. And I see here that conversation is necessary. There might be another person in the situation in which this is not you. So I see here a woman, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, a very logical, reasonable woman, a woman that is in the process of educating herself at the moment. So this could be you if you're a student studying towards a degree. And even if you're not an air sign, this is the energy you have at the moment in this connection. You're allowing this person to pursue you. You really love it. It kind of tickles you. It tickles your fancy. And this person really enjoys this. They like to put in the effort. They like to feel like they are working towards getting you. But I feel that at times they come across some pretty harsh obstacles or some very strong limits. I mean, for example, if because of your religion you can't have any intimate encounters with this person before marriage, then this person doesn't really have much to say or to do. They might try to create the environment in which you guys can get intimate before marriage, but that would end up damaging your values and damaging your connection. So I feel like this person is really trying to do the most to catch your attention, to get you to pick them, and to try to also find ways to get what they want without paying attention to morals or the norms of society. So be a little bit careful with this individual. I feel that it was so well fit that you got the Mars card, because Mars is this energy of I want you, I see you, I'm going to go for it. I don't care what other people say. It's the fighter, it's the warrior, it's the one that kind of creates some mayhem just for the sake of getting things moving. And you have some very impatient cards. So with the Eight of Wands, and we also have the Ace of Wands, the situation can go from 0 to 100 overnight, just like that. Even, I feel like even my channeling in this message, in this reading, sorry, the message that I'm picking up is quite impatient, quite impulsive, quite, come on, let's get it, move it, come on, let's push this energy towards some sort of outcome, towards some sort of physical reaction or response. I also feel that this connection is quite fun, and I feel like you are also attentively pursuing this person. You're also kind of keeping an eye out for them. You like the way they treat you. You like the compliments and the desire that they have for you. It's very flattering, yeah? So I feel that one of you is much more thoughtful and maybe likes to keep their head in the books. It's a little bit more settled. And the other one likes to put in the effort, likes to, you know, hustle and grind and truly finally get what they have been working so hard to get. And in this case, well, basically this person wants to get you in this position, yeah? In this situation. I'm so sorry, it's such a beautiful card, but I can't actually show it to you, yeah? Because YouTube is gonna go crazy. So the bee talks about true feelings. So you see here a lot of green and sorry, my mind is running to all sorts of like nasty things. So we have here green and we have here yellow, and yellow is the color of the solar plexus chakra, confidence, self-assuredness, knowing that you're good at what you're doing, right? It's that energy of walking tall and proud. While the heart energy, the green, anahata, talks about feeling tenderness, feeling connected, feeling like your cup is overflowing for a person. So I see here a beautiful mixture of feelings, logic, but also heart. I feel that action and desire are connected to this person's heart and they're connected to their mind. And I feel like this person is manifesting you so strongly into their life. What they would say to you is very blunt, clear, direct things. I want you, take your clothes off. I want to be next to you. I want to see you naked. All sorts of rowdy things like that. This person is very decided on you. And they want to conquer you like they would conquer a fortress, like they would win a war or a battle. They're going to be quite aggressive and fierce about this, but they're also very clear and honest about their desire. So this is not a situation where I feel you're sitting and waiting and wondering, oh, does this person really like me? I feel like you already know. Look inside your heart, because you already know that this person wants you. And I just feel that it's a case of pushing through all the blocks, I feel that there are a lot of people around you, or social norms or customs, or maybe there's a little bit of an age difference here, not too big, but a little bit of an age difference, that it's kind of blocking the development of this connection. It could be that you are strongly holding on to this traditional idea that you want to be officially in a relationship, or you need to be married in order for something more intimate to happen between the two of you. So it's like you're not budging down, you're holding strong, you're very resilient. And I kicked the water bottle, so it feels like there will be a moment of emotional outpouring that will happen between the two of you due to all of these restrictions in place. I feel like this person's desire is growing day by day for you, and what they would tell you is a lot of naughty things. Yeah, they would whisper in your ear all the things that they would like to do to you underneath the bed sheets. Yeah, there's a very passionate energy. I can already feel it very strongly. This person is not complicated at all. I'm just going to let you know. I'm trying to look for deeper messages, but I can't really see them. You're most likely dealing with a very masculine guy, a guy that likes to take action, to jump into whatever that they want on the spot. This person could be a little bit impatient, but I see that with resilience, by truly holding and maintaining your values, I feel that eventually this person will have no other choice but to give in to what it is that you, the standard that you established for them. That was the word that I was missing. This person is gonna give in to the standard that you established for this connection. So don't lower your standards, have faith. This person genuinely wants you very strongly. It's just a case of figuring out how you guys can get to this right, to this intimate energy in a way in which you feel comfortable with, because I feel like this person would be comfortable with you in that kind of placement, position, anytime, okay, under any, you know, time of day and night, under any weather condition, you know. This person doesn't really mind that so much, they just crave you. And the problem here is, what are you willing to put up with? What are the standards? And I feel like you have a very strong organizational role, managerial role in this connection. It's kind of like what you say goes, because you seem to be the voice of reason, especially if you're an air sign, and this other person brings the passion, the drive, the fire in this connection. I feel I'm going to end the message here. I'm sorry if it was a bit shorter than you expected, but I don't see any more complex energy. This person really wants you. This is exactly what they would say to you. I want you. I want to be together with you. And it's up to you to define the limits of this desire and how it will play out. And I think that you're very good at it. So trust yourself, group 3. Please remember to like this video, subscribe, comment down below. I love to read your comments. And also make sure that you actually listen to your song. The post-it fell to the ground with my water bottle, but your song is called Mars. I linked it below right underneath your timestamp, so listen to it for additional clues as to what this person could be thinking about you right now. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are okay with me filming in this new way. I hope you enjoy the quality, the image, the sound. And yeah, give me some suggestions as to what types of readings you might want to see. I'll make sure to think about them and maybe include them in my next videos. Take care. Ciao.